Hey, what's going on, everyone? Aaron Murray here with another Snaps quarterback breakdown. We're going to the University of Miami and Cam Ward, everyone's new favorite quarterback after the first week of college football season. And as I was taking my notes, the amount of times I said, wow, 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 unreal, 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 throughout the entire process of getting this prepared for you all. It was a lot of fun breaking him down. And for those who did watch him at Washington State, you're saying we knew this all along. Same quarterback, just new uniform. Unbelievable debut for the Hurricanes' new quarterback against Florida on the road in the swamp. We'll break it all down once again. Appreciate everyone joining us. Really, myself, enjoy doing these quarterback breakdowns, something I'm very passionate about. So please like, subscribe, leave some comments. Let me know your thoughts. Is Cam Ward the best quarterback in college football right now? After we break this down, I'll let you know what I think of where he ranks currently for college football quarterback. So let's get into the tape. And man, what a butt whipping the Hurricanes put on the Florida Gators. First play, first pass play at least. They're going to motion out to a 4-by-1 situation. It's going to be a little, stick route here with a quarterback run as well. So he wants to see, what does this linebacker do? If he pushes out wide, it's a light box for the quarterback to run. So doesn't really like the throw, sees this guy pushing, maybe this blitzer's in his view as well. And, he knows he's athletic, pulls it down, runs it. No one's there. And we get a little bit of taste like, okay, playmaker. Let's see what he can do. We know he can run. First little taste of him running the ball as a Hurricane quarterback. Talk about first taste. Here we go. We're going to get a smash concept to the boundary. One of these guys is going to run a corner. Someone's going to be in a flat control down at the bottom. And we'll roll out. We got it. That's a tough throw. Maybe if you want to take one, you could throw it right now to the boundary. But still, this guy's looking at you. A little bit scary. If I want to throw it, all the way to sideline, catch out of bounds. Don't love the leverage on the corner route. And this is, once again, our little first taste of the sidearm magic of Cam Ward. Hey, you got it. You got it. You got to use it. Nice first completion for the young man. Next one we're gonna get, they love running some sort of double post with a deep cross along with it. So this is a hard one to read, but this is when like big plays happen. So you're gonna get really, it's thought of like a clear out route. What you're hoping is to get some sort of safety collect, and then you get outside leverage on the corner to run the post. And if you don't like that, then you got the deep cross coming across as well. Really, this number one post is versus man. A lot of times you look it up if it's single high coverage, and if he settles over here on the hash, you can throw it. But, let's just take a look real quick. So on the snap, play action, when you get your eyes up, if you can feel this safety driving, so a lot of teams do is they'll drive on the deep cross and then they'll replace with the backside corner. Instead of having this corner trail, on a deep cross, make it difficult on him, they're just going to cut off. Like I said, he'll go here, he'll replace and become almost like the new safety. But like right now, this guy is so far behind. This safety is off the hash. I think this is a possible home run throw here. So like right there, home run. If you see this safety driving, I'm launching it over here right now. And this is a big play opportunity that he's going to go back and watch the film like, okay, this happens again. There's an opportunity to throw the ball down the field. He doesn't see it, takes off, runs, and gets a big play. So you can't hate the man for getting a nice run, but just something that you put in your memory banks like, okay, man-to-man coverage, with a safety driving on that deep cross, I got a shot at that number one guy across the field. All right, let's skip ahead a little bit. He goes in the playmaker mode here. This is something that may be a theme throughout this game. It's sometimes when it's like, all right, just take the easy completion. He wants to run around and be that guy that makes the incredible play. But you're just kind of an easy hitch versus off coverage. To me, I may just take it, just get up and rip it right now. So that's one. So let's watch that. Like right now, like just take it. Bam. That's an easy completion. He doesn't like it. Okay. If you're going to work the 3-man side, you're going to end up getting, I believe it's some sort of post. he's going to run a corner, but I want to see the corner route. Like if this is truly your progression, this corner route does a great job of breaking it off towards the sideline. And right now, like you see, your eyes are over here. You see flat control and you see a lot of green grass. And I'm telling you that my man does a great job of flattening this corner route off to where I'm ripping that right now. Right there. Ball's going right there. He's going to catch it one-on-one with the corner. And we're going to make a play. Doesn't like it. Runs around. Johnny Manziel ends up throwing the ball away out of bounds. But a couple plays now where we've seen like just if you stay in the progress and kind of go through it, guys do come open. But this is his first game, and he is such a natural athlete that you don't want to take that part away from him. But there was two completions that could have been had on that play. Nothing here. They're going to try to work a scissors concept. So, corner with a post. Good coverage on the back end from Florida. He's trying to break out on the corner. You're kind of waiting for it. Inside leverage, outside leverage on the outside breaking route. Just would love some sort of flat control a little bit faster. And everyone's saying like, oh, he's wide open. You're not really looking over here. That's like if you get lucky, you may pop up and see him. Ends up just throwing the ball away. All right, we're going to get our first taste of a mesh concept. For those who watch, big fan of mesh on, especially if it's going to be man. You're going to get crosser. I think we're going to get a wheel here. Get some what we call natural rubs on the defense, and does a good job retreating. He knows where he wants to go. He knows it's man. You want to look, maybe peek here, see if you get a natural rub. You don't like it. Your eyes are already on this side of the field, so you go from 1 to 2, who's going to be this guy crossing. So 1's out there, retreat. You see the green grass. Like you see as you're looking over here, you see all that green grass. You anticipate some sort of rub. You get the rub, throw it up to the big tight end. I believe that's a tight end. It's like 30 years old. Regardless, whatever. Hey, he knows what he's doing at this point. At least he should know. Nice touchdown. Good play design there in the red zone. You're going to read just a simple RPO. You're going to read the inside linebacker, heavy play action. You're going to get, I believe, the tight end in the flat. If he settles at all, you're going to rip it to the flat for the completion. So we'll pause it at when he's contact with the running back. So right now you feel downhill. This linebacker going downhill as you're making, mesh point, pull it, got leverage. Once again, all these throws, as we've illustrated in all of our quarterback breakdowns, have to be accurate so he can catch it, stay on the move, and get north for the first down. Great job, great read, but better ball placement to keep him rolling down the field. We talk about the playmaking ability. When you play like this, that sometimes, bad things are going to happen. Nothing there, trying to make a play happen, rolling, guy in your face, crazy sidearm throw, interception. Like, we're going to see hopefully not a lot of these if you're a Miami fan, but you'll see some of these. And it's like, you live and die by the sword. And if you're going to be a playmaker and make these incredible plays, which we're going to get a lot more of them here real soon, you're bound to make a couple mistakes here or there. So I get it. Don't love it, but I get it. All right, we're going to get a corner cat blitz. So corners here. A lot of times based on protection, you do a sight adjustment. So this guy knows like, okay, we have no one to block him. If he comes, I'm just going to kind of settle and just a friendly completion to the quarterback. Look at him. He's pointing. He knows. He's like, hey, he's coming. Give it really nice, friendly for the quarterback. That's just film study right there. Hey, my man's coming. I heard something, whatever it is. DB tries to play it cool. We know you're coming. Bam. But look at the sidearm throw. Gets it around the DB. Gets the completion. First down. Like that arm angle, man. We all, not comparing to Patrick Mahomes, but that's like the guy that is the godfather of the arm angles and the different stuff. Really good job by Cam Ward throughout this game of finding that lane to be able to make the throw. We're gonna get another scissors concept to the boundary. So post, corner, flat control somewhere. I think he just does a really good job of flattening the route off. So we always tell the tight, that corner route, you take it high. and let the quarterback kind of flatten you off a little bit. Thought he does a good job of really putting some mustard on this throw. So right now, quarters coverage, you're going to get a 2-on-1. You got the flat control is now the linebacker. So all right, this safety is backing up. If the safety came up at all, you have a chance to throw the post route. As soon as that safety gets depth, that post route is out. Now my eyes need to get to, where's this guy? He's settling. Maybe you could have given him a quick shoulders, but you really don't need it. I think he's at a decent depth where you can throw it. And like I said, does a great job of flattening this corner route off to where even if this corner, who does a good job of coming off, still just can't make a play with kind of the accuracy and timing of the throw. Really good job there. Just a bootleg here. We're going to get just rolling out to the right. No one's open. And this is just, this is Cam at his best, man. Just backyard football. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Throw across your body, which we say don't do it. But when you can do it like him, I'm a little bit more comfortable saying you can throw, especially if the guy is that wide open. All right, another double post action here from the quarterback. I'm going to play this one out because they ran a few of them. I'm just trying to remember exactly which one this was based on the notes. I remember it just have good throw. Okay, so we're going to get inside post. He wants to take this safety out of the picture. You got leverage on this corner with the number 2 post and throws it on a dart. So right now this safety is getting depth. Honestly, once again, you see the safeties here. I would love for this receiver just to stay on this angle, because right now you have control. You have this corner controlled. This is what we talk about, single high. Look at all this green grass. So you can throw to number 1 here. He doesn't like it. He goes to number 2, throws it a tad bit behind. You see the receiver adjust, but would still like the receiver to catch that ball. But I think Miami is going back saying man, there's a couple times where this number 1 guy is getting open for us. Right here. Bam. You can throw it now. You can throw it here for a big completion down the football field. Florida's actually going to invert here to, if I'm on the right play. Yep. We're going to get so they're actually going to stay in 2 high. So he's going to come down. This corner is going to become the new safety. He's like a linebacker. He's like a flat defender. So everyone gets in cover 2 positions. So bam. There you go. So new flat defender, almost new linebacker, new safety. He's off the hash. So we love dagger concepts. If you watch this channel, you know that versus shell coverages, you got middle of the field, which you can take if you like it. And then you got this big dagger route coming in behind it. So if this wide open, take the middle of the field. You always don't get it, especially if a linebacker's running out. But this dagger route tends to come open with some sort of control for the linebackers underneath it. He sees the middle of the field wide open and just, he's got a strong arm. Just fires it in there for the completion. I knew he had a good arm, but he's really impressed me in this game with his ability to push the ball down the field, not with air under it, but with some legit oomph behind it as well. Good job seeing the 2, seeing the middle of the field wide open, and then throwing it in there. All right, let's go down a few plays. Appreciate everyone, of course, joining in right now. Like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Got a lot of good momentum with these videos, so would appreciate everyone helping your boy out as we continue to grow the channel. All right, quarters coverage, you're just going to get down here, go route with a stick. Pretty easy read, especially if you know that this corner is going to get off. It gets a little bit tricky. You got to get your eyes on the corner just to confirm. But right now, you like the stick. If this is just purely based off this linebacker, he's going to get open. You just need to confirm that this corner is getting out of there. And it helps if you can see this safety's coming in a little bit right now. So it's not like he's hauling butt off the hash where this guy is going to be a cloud corner. So little indicators to know that okay, once again, this safety's here. He's definitely not off the hash. This corner has to go. I got leverage. Let me just pick up, take my stick route. Bam. Ball could have been out a hair bit earlier, but still good ball location and a nice completion. Right here, we actually get an example of, we talk about like third and short. I mean, I've said this almost every video of third and short, man coverage. What do teams want to run? They want to run crossing routes. They just ran a mesh concept for a touchdown, I believe, in the first quarter that we illustrated. Same thing here. Not going to be, I think, going to be a completion short, but watch these receivers. Usually, man, these guys are on the run. They're meshing, they're crossing. I think this is just really cool for our viewers to see versus zone what these receivers are taught to do. Bam, they sit. I would like this guy to sit a little bit more over here just so they're not crowding each other. But I think if the quarterback had enough time, he would be able to find those guys sitting right there. Probably could have retreated a little bit, maybe dotted one of those guys, but didn't like it. Found his back out of the backfield, puts it on him. Got to make a play to see get the first down. I think he was, just a tad bit short. But it's cool for the viewers of, mesh can work versus zone. Usually have someone also hooking up about 10 yards, but the receivers are taught if you don't see green grass, they need to sit at some point. We always used to say 2 yards outside the tackles are good points to usually, post up for those receivers versus zone coverage. All right, I think this is finally the moment where he does throw that double post to the number one receiver. So this is like when you have the ability to go back and watch the tape, you start seeing like, oh my goodness, like this number one is coming open. So we're going to get, that somewhat inside post, angle across the field, post route. You're going to get the deep cross from him. And I think he said enough's enough already. You're hoping to control this backside corner with this route. I think he said enough's enough already. I'm going to hit this number one, especially where the safety is. So once again, like this is the great thing about film. You go back, you watch it during the game, and then you make the adjustment and put it on the guy. This is probably the cloudiest of all of them because this corner actually does retreat a little bit. But once again, like the arm strength down the field. If you were worried about this guy coming off, then all of a sudden it's a game on this guy. If he retreats, you have your check down. If he comes up, you have your deep cross. So if you're playing it just pure on, okay, don't like, this is my read, and then you probably end up checking it down to the running back. But I said enough already. I'm going to hit that number one going across the field, puts it on his body, lets him protect himself, and a big play in the pass game. They're just going to get 4 verts on this. Or excuse me, no. Is it 4 verts? I think it's 4 verts. So vertical, 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 vertical. You got bracket coverage. So, he's inside leverage. He's outside. So it's a 2-on-1, inside, outside, 2-on-1. So they're going to 2-on-1. I know it's a lot of drawings. Apologize. 1, 2, have this guy. 1, 2, have this guy. So you got 1-on-1, and then you got 1-on-1. So just take your best matchup. He takes it to the field. I think there was a good ball, good coverage, incompletion. Take a shot. I like it. Give the guy an opportunity. This may be the throw of the weekend for anyone. They're going to run a smash concept. So I think one of these guys is going to run into the flat. Another one's going to run a corner. And he's going to have another guy that's going to sit down as kind of your check down. Don't love it verse 3 because you should have flat control. You should have flat control. This corner should be retreating for the corner, and then you're probably just hoping this guy gets open on the check down. So really just bad defense overall. I mean, honestly, verse 3, you're probably thinking, hey, I got leverage. I should probably hit this right now because like this guy needs, like, why are you facing this direction as a corner? Like, you have support underneath. Like this is this guy's job. Your eye should not be there. Your eye should be on the quarterback retreating because this is your third. And I guess Cam sees him going this way, but still, this is a hell of a throw. I mean, I'm sneaky arm strength by Cam Ward. Sneaky arm strength puts it on an absolute dime with some juice behind it for the touchdown. Bad defense, but take advantage of it with a beautiful throw. We're going to get just your backside hitch with halfback swing. With the safety off the hash and a hard corner, probably would eliminate this. He ends up throwing it. probably with the shell coverage, I'm coming to the running back, and you'll see why. It's like right here, you got press running with it. You got support here. This cornerback could probably trail. And right now you have one blocker, two blocker. This guy is not going to make the play. And you got three blocker coming with the running back to the field. So, I mean, look at that. That looks good. That looks really good to catch and run for the running back. He gets a completion, good route up top. I just wouldn't really bank on that versus a too high safety. Probably work to the field there and just take the easy back ball to the running back with all that space. Uh, Nothing on the quarterback here, but this is just cool. I think they're in a bear defense. So bear defense is head up, 2-3 techniques, 2-5 techniques. A lot of times when a defense runs bear technique, they're going to run some sort of man coverage behind it. So he's man, he's man. You have all these indicators. He's man. He's one of these guys will have the back, and then he's coming down for the man, and then you got a single high safety. Just more focus on man. Just look at this route from the slot. Restrepo, I think it's Restrepo, had a great game. Look at this whip route. Sweet route for the first down. Breaks it out, foot in the ground, perfectly thrown football, catches it. Oh, woo! Give him a little B button. Looks like me on NCAA football. Sweet route, sweet move, perfect throw, easy pitch and catch, first man coverage. Just two inside verts. So we're gonna get once again just he's going, dagger, and then back is gonna find its way into the flat. Just good job getting to your back. Everyone's dropping. You don't really have anyone here. Like some of these other routes you've had control for this corner. This corner is going to be retreating because there's no one there. Eyes on him. Maybe you wait for that dagger to come open. You don't like it. I think he's waiting, doesn't like it. Now let's find your back. Bam. Found the back, plenty of room. Now go make a guy miss. Notes on this next one. Sexy throw to tight end on RPO with slot pressure. I think you're just going to get little. This is one of like tight end flat with the blockers, throw up on the line of scrimmage, and they can block down the field. RPO. Look at this. So he's biting. So you're going to pull it. This guy's here. Running back's here. Look at the arm angle. Let me clean this up a little bit for y'all. What's about turning two? My goodness. Woo! And just perfectly thrown as well. I big fan, man. Big fan. Notes, one-on-one fade to the boundary. Another well throw. This is more to the field. This is just one-on-one. He likes it. Just look at the ball placement on this ball. Just look at the ball placement. I mean, he's not open. A little stutter, go. Gets on top of him a decent, like that's not open. And that ball is put high where the receiver can catch it with his hands and get two or 3 feet in bounds. That is unfreaking believable throw once again. Really like this way to run 4 verts. So you're going to get vertical. This tight end is actually going to become the number 2 guy in the vert as well. Here's another opportunity where you rip the number 3 guy coming across the field. This guy's out of it. He sees the hole. So when I say number 3, just this guy right here, him coming here. You got linebacker moving this way, moving that way. He sees it. And, all the times for these 4 verts balls to go down the field, like if you feel it, these receivers are doing a good job of very friendly with their routes. Like they don't run into a guy. Like just have common sense. Like this guy's here, don't run into him. Just break it across his face, nice and friendly. Bam. Look at him. He's throttling it down in the hole across the face. That vertical is covered. That vertical is covered. Just really smart move by the receiver. Quarterback on the same page, puts it right on his face mask. You just got to make the catch. And then another wow play. Nothing to really break down concept wise. This is more of just like this wins you Heisman trophies right here. makes a guy miss in the backfield, and throws it 35 yards on a dime in the back of the end zone for a touchdown. Let's go back. Throws it from the 26 back of the end zone. Stacetus to your left, flip your hips and throw it back in the end zone. Wins you Heisman trophies already in week 1. I mean, Miami, you got the gem of the transfer portal quarterbacks. He may be the best quarterback in the country. And I'll say this as of right now because I've watched all the quarterbacks in the country this week. As of week 1, it's a long season, ladies and gentlemen. As of week 1, Cam Ward is the best quarterback in all of college football. Argue with me. Athletic, arm strength, creativity. Miami's got an offensive line that looks good. They got playmakers. They got running back. They got elite defense. Right now, Miami is back for this season, and a big reason why is because of Cam. Great game. I can't wait to watch him all season long. So once again, I appreciate everyone dropping in, hanging out, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will get you more of the quarterback breakdowns here on Snap.